Invoice factoring in real life. It was not an issue that they had anticipated. When the two brothers started their business of industrial machine maintenance and repair, they knew that they would have to work hard to attract customers and to show those customers why they were better and more cost-effective than their competitors. The brothers had budgeted for startup expenses, created a marketing plan and marketing materials, and began staffing up with technicians and office staff. Really, they did everything right except make one miscalculation. They thought that their clients would pay them quickly once the work was completed and invoices had been sent out. Towards the end of the first year, they recognized that although the company was growing, a cash squeeze was happening that would affect their ability to pay employees and buy supplies. Clients were taking 30 to 45 days to pay, so cash on hand was inadequate. They were not sure whether they would qualify for a bank loan due to the newness of their business, and they didn't really want to incur debt anyway. They had heard about commercial invoice factoring. By factoring their accounts receivable, they were using a financial tool that was perfect for addressing a cash flow issue like theirs. With invoice factoring, there would be no loan paperwork or debts to pay back. The credit of their customers would be used to evaluate their factoring eligibility, not that their own firm, which had little credit history. After the factoring company explained the process and addressed their questions, the brothers submitted information about their firm, provided a receivables aging report, and gave a copy of one of their invoices. In less than 2 weeks, the brothers and the factoring company signed an agreement for factoring the accounts receivable. Although the brothers' firm was billing out over $150,000 per month, they only needed to factor $50,000 of it. Since the factoring company had previously informed them that there was no minimum dollar commitment or time period, the brothers had the flexibility to only factor out the amount that they had needed. For the first few months, they continued to want $50,000 factored every month. Within 24 to 48 hours of them sending out their invoices, the factoring company would electronically transfer $40,000, 80% of the invoiced amount, to their checking account, thus allowing them to pay their employees. When clients paid their bills, the brothers would receive the other $10,000 of the invoiced amount, less the previously agreed upon factoring fee. Over time, depending on cash flow needs, the brothers would some months factor much more than $50,000 and other months do less. The above is a real example of how invoice factoring is used. It allows growing companies to keep enough cash flowing to meet financial obligations without creating long-term debt problems or adding liabilities to their balance sheets. It is normal for a company to receive 75 to 85% of the invoiced amount, with the remainder paid out later. Invoice factoring can be used alone or in conjunction with bank loans to help companies stay afloat and prosper. If you have questions about whether factoring could help your company, give us a call at Seascape Capital.